Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because I've been waiting for a really long time to do this video, but I was just doing research and making sure I get the right information. So today this list is gonna be about lesbian movies based on true stories. But before we get into more details and actually share this list, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well, because it's super important. And thank you once again for all the love. So let's get right into this beautiful and amazing list. So first we're gonna start off with Tar. The movie follows renowned music Lydia Tar is days away from recording the symphony that will elevate her career. When all elements seems to conspire against her, Lydia's adopted daughter Petra becomes an integral emotional support for her struggling mother, and Tar was married to a woman. The movie was released in 2022, and yes, Tar and her wife's relationship actually was very complicated, and just the way the movie ended and everything that happened between her career, her wife, her family is just a whole lot, and a very unfortunate situation as well. But the movie actually got very good reviews, so if you guys haven't watched Tar, I would definitely recommend you all to go do so. And then moving on, we have Summerland. It's an original story, as it's not based on any real people, but it is built around historical events that takes place during World War II. Alice's life changes when she meets Frank, and boy that is left in her care. She later finds out that the boy is actually the son of the love of her life, in this case Vera. The movie was released in 2020 and it's available to watch on HBO Max. This movie is definitely one of my favorite lesbian movies ever released. I love everything about it. I actually watched it like 2 or 3 times already, and I will definitely go back and watch it again very soon. So if you guys haven't watched Summerland, please go watch it, you won't regret it. And then moving on, we have The Girl King. Yes, a portrait of the brilliant Christian of Sweden, queen from the age of 6, who fights the controversy forces that are against her ideas to modernize Sweden, and who have no tolerance for her awakening sexuality. The movie was released in 2015. It's a drama / romance. This movie is a true classic, and it's one of the most recommended lesbian movies to watch. Yes, a lot of people have watched this movie. A lot of people recommend other people to watch this movie, so I had to include it on this list because this one is a true classic and it just had to be on the list. And then moving on, we have Frida, biopic of the bold and controversial life of artist Frida Kahlo, set in Mexico City. This visual evacuate film traces her lifelong tempestuous relationship with her mentor, along with her elite affair with Trotsky and various women. Her forward-thinking artistical ways is actually what the movie is based on. And if you guys haven't watched this movie, I would definitely recommend you guys to go to Amazon Prime to go watch it, because it was released in 2002 and is a drama romance. I like Frida a lot, even though she doesn't actually ends up with a woman. She has relationships with women during that movie, so I just had to include it just in case you guys are into that vibes. And also she's a legend. Like if you are in Spain, Frida is super big in Spain, so I just had to include it. And then moving on, we have Battle of the Sexes. In 1973, the world witnessed one of the greatest tennis matches when the renowned player Billie Jean King competes with the former champion Bobby Riggs while they deal with personal issues. The movie was released in 2017. It's a sports / drama. It's a 2-hour-long movie and it got amazing and spectacular ratings. Me personally, I haven't watched it yet, but I will definitely be watching it very soon because it really caught my eyes and it really caught my attention, because I love movies that has to do with sports. So this is definitely 100% my type of vibe, my type of movie, so I will definitely be doing a review regarding it. And then moving on, we have another movie that I love, Bessie. The movie is based on Bessie Smith, Smith. Raised in the music industry after facing many hardships, she starts her career as a blues singer and becomes popular in the early 20th century. She actually has a long-term partner who is a woman, but things got complicated when Bessie got herself into a very toxic relationship with a man that actually ends up turning to be her husband. If you guys haven't watched this movie yet, it's actually available to watch on HBO Max, and to be honest, Queen Latifah did amazing on this movie. Like, I actually also watched this movie like 3 or 4 times already because I just feel like it's definitely on my top 10. So if you guys haven't watched Bessie, go watch it. And then we have to move on to the next one, and this one is called Free Health. We can't do this list and not include this classic movie. Basically, it's based on a woman that gets diagnosed with terminal cancer. Decorated New Jersey detective Laura Hester wishes to leave her personal benefits to domestic partner Stacy Andrea. Denied by local court officers, Lauren receives help from hard-nosed colleagues Don, who unite fellow police officers and also ordinary citizens to support the couple's fight for equality. Yes, this one is very emotional, it's very deep, it's very educational, it's very romantic at the same time, and it just sends out a very powerful message to to equality when it comes to love, when it comes to romance. And this movie actually made me cry when I watch it because it's very, very, like I said, very deep. And then we have to move on to the next one. It's called Wild Nights with Emily. Our fictionette spins on real events. It showcases the drama of the little known side of writer Emily Dickinson's life, in particular her relationship with another woman. The movie was released in 2018 and got amazing feedback, and there's actually also a series that we all know already that is called Dickinson, that's also based on her story and how everything developed when it comes to her writing, her romances, her family, and all of that. Unfortunately, the series actually came to an end, but if you guys want, you guys can go watch the series, or you guys can also watch the movie. Both of them are really, really good. And then we have to move on to this next one. It's called Benedetta. It's based on the true story of a nun who lived in the 17th century in Italy. She becomes entangled in a forbidden lesbian affair, but it's actually shocking religion visions that threaten to shake, the church to its very core. The movie was released in 2021. It's a super amazing film. If you haven't watched it, go watch it on Apple TV, because let me tell you, Benedetta is something else. This movie really, really, got a lot of very, very different feedbacks. A lot of people loved it, a lot of people hate it, but this movie is a classic. If you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. And then moving on to the last one, we have to speak about Reaching for the Moon. The movie tells the true story of American Elizabeth Bispo, who has poet laureate of the US in the 90s, and her Brazilian lover Lota Soares. The two have a love affair, and an intense one, but things don't look as simple as it seems, because there's actually another woman in the picture. There's a whole nother situation that also develops during the movie. The movie was released in 2013, and you can actually currently watch it on Amazon Prime, and this one is very, very educational when it comes to you wanting to be in control of the relationship, but you also have another relationship going on, but you are in love with both women, but you care more for the other. It's just a whole lot, and also a lot to do with their careers and how they handle things. So yes guys, that's basically it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments regarding this list. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.